Well, hello. Welcome back to the Shifting Schools podcast. My name is Tricia Friedman, and this episode is a short and sweet bonus episode that intends to set you up for our summer-long mini-series. If you've been listening to Jeff and I in recent weeks, you likely already know the theme, but let me remind you, all summer long on the podcast, we are bringing you experts who focus on play. We're hoping that this summer series is going to inspire you to get more playful in the summer season. We've got an extraordinary array of experts who know what the research says about the power of play, and they're going to be there to make suggestions to help all of us get a little more playful. Now, we thought it would make sense to pair our summer podcast series with a free resource that's going to set you up to be intentional for your summer journey of play and perhaps to help you make connections with a friend or family member in doing so. So when you head over to the show notes, you are going to find our Power of Play planner. And there's an acronym that breaks the planner down, and it is SUMMER. Let me walk you through what each of the letters in the word summer stands for in our Power of Play planner. Number 1, small. Start off by making one small first step to start the summer off with play. Might it be that you check out what board games are already in your closet, what resources you already have at home? Maybe that first small step is actually just to secure 1 hour each week on the calendar to block it off. Maybe that small step is actually to start doing a few minutes of stretching each evening in case you wanted to engage with play through sport. It might also be the first step that you take is you really think a little bit more about what kind of play you enjoy. Second step is the U in summer, and that is to understand. We're going to invite you to think about one game that come September, you will better know because you invested in learning more about it this summer. For me personally, I'm a big fan of Catan, and Catan is releasing on June 14th a new expansion pack. I want to get to know that expansion pack better by September. The third step, the first M, is to make. What is one new artifact that you want to have made by July? For me, I've been experimenting with cooking and recipes, and I want to make sure that I've probably bookmarked so many new recipes. By July, I want to make sure that I've actually made one of them. The second M is to marvel. What is one place where you want to go and just notice the beauty of that place? I have been exploring a range of trails where I live with my dog, and I want to find a brand new trail to marvel over. The next is an E, that stands for explore, and this asks you to think about one new way of play that you will try by August. Now, my wife has been nudging me for us to become regular pickleball players, and by August, I have committed to basically playing pickleball at least 3 times. That's going to be my exploration. The last is an R. It stands for reconnect. Who is one person that you want to reconnect with through play? This past year, I've recently gotten into watercolor painting. I'm not so great at it, but I just enjoy it, and that's in the spirit of play. I have a friend who I haven't spoken to in a long time who I know is super into watercolors, so I plan on sending her one of my watercolor paintings. That takes you through our Summer Power of Play planner. You can download it free by heading over to the show notes of this episode. We'd love to know how you use the planner, if you use it with a friend, if you use it as a family. The guide also has a few quick tips. Part of that list of tips is to really just keep it simple. Think local, make it as accessible as possible. The reason that the pickleball goal works for me is because there's a pickleball court just around the corner from me. It's completely free, and we already have the pickleball rackets. So do your best to make sure that it's simple, you don't have to spend a lot of money, and you don't have to go too far. Our first episode of The Power of Play, that mini-series, starts this coming Monday. And again, each week we've got a fresh perspective that hopes to set you up to really enjoy the power of play. Thanks for listening, folks. See you Monday.